So JP Dokkan has just posted EZA details for 3 units here. We have EZA LR Yamcha, which is the new World Tournament LR EZAing. We got Super Vegeta's details. Super excited for that. See how good he has become. And then we have the infamous AGL Super Vegeta's EZA as well, finally. So it'll be very interesting to see what they can do now. And hopefully they are some really good units now. All right, so this is Yamcha's EZA details. He is now Joint Forces leader for 3 key and 150%. He raises attack defense for 1 turn, colossal damage to the enemy, and lowers the defense. Raises attack defense for the 18 key super, mega colossal damage, and massively lowers their defense. Key plus 5, 150% attack and defense when performing a super, 100% attack and defense when performing an ultra. So there is no starter turn attack and defense, unfortunately. So first slot out of the question. He is not good enough to be there, but maybe the 250% on super might actually do some numbers for him. Launches an additional attack. There's a high chance for it to be a super attack. Great. Launches additional attack with a high chance for it to be a super attack if there's another Joint Forces category ally attacking in the same turn. That's awesome. It does mean you want to limit yourself to DB Saga Joint Forces units because he's got obviously those links, but very good that he can do a quadruple super attack, especially with the raise attack and defense. He's actually going to stack quite nicely for the turn. An additional defense 150%, and the character will be stunned when there's a Peppy Gals. Okay, so not something that we'll be using anytime soon, but it's there, I guess. He still has that. It's whatever. It's actually just okay that he gets a defense. It's better than nothing, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. 3 key, 150% attack, and high chance of evading enemies' attacks when there isn't a Peppy Girls enemy. Okay. Dodge and bonus attack and bonus key when you're not versing a Peppy Girls enemy. That is actually very sick. He actually might do some major damage in those triples. I would have to see the defense calcs, but that looks to be pretty strong. So this is Super Vegeta's EZA. AGL STR physical types 3 key, 90% stat boost, raises attack for 9 turns, causes supreme damage, and steals the enemy super, 150% attack and defense, an additional 100% attack and defense when launching a super. Attacks become critical hits when launching a super attack with 50% HP or less. Launch additional attack, there's a great chance for it to be a super attack. 30% damage reduction, and additional damage reduction 20% when HP is 50% or lower at the start of the turn. An additional 20% damage reduction when HP is 30% or lower at the start of the turn. And additional damage reduction 20% when HP is 70% or lower at the start of the turn. Unfortunately, it's all at the start of the turn, but actually, if you get all that restrictions, obviously, he's going to be invincible. And then he is a support for all allies, attack, defense, 1 key. An additional 2 key and 25% attack if they are in AGL, STR, or physical type. So actually a very strong support for those typings. 50%, pretty good. I wish he did raise defense on super, but it is only raise attack. So you'll be relying on those that damage reduction much more than you should. But nonetheless, still pretty decent. And now for Super Vegeta, the STR one. The Dokkan Fest exclusives EZA, Master the Evolution or Pure Saiyans 3 key 170%, raises defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage, attacks become critical hits for 1 turn, 2 key attack defense 200%, guard against all attacks for 5 turns since appearing, an additional attack defense 100% when launching a super, an additional attack defense 50% plus up to 100% per super attack launched, and then additional attack defense 50% for the turn after receiving an attack, and additional attack defense 50%. Activate guards against all attacks. Launch an additional super attack for the turn after receiving an attack when there is an enemy with the name Cell. So that's fine. That's fine. Obviously, there's not too many cells in the game that you really need to have this guy do uber-duper damage, but that's fine. That's completely fine. And then stuns the enemy by the super attack. Of course, that has not changed. So very, very strong it looks like, because all of them is like after turn boost pretty much. That's going to stack up very, very nicely. I don't think the active skill is changed whatsoever, but super excited to use them. Hopefully they are very, very good. And that is pretty much it for the details. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about these 3 EZAs. I am super excited. We should have a data download tomorrow. Maybe with Super Vegeta. Super Vegeta should be in it, as well as the World Tournament unit. So I'll have those showcases up as soon as I can. World Tournament streams at twitch.tv/jfanda. First link in the description. Check me out. We're grinding the World Tournament all weekend. Hope to see you there. And good luck on your World Tournament grind. Both Global and JP are getting it, which is crazy. Speaking of Global, nothing too crazy. We all got the Super EZA, the Cell Burst Mode, and Pilaf was announced as well. Of course, that was in the data download, but his English animation, his English voice is pretty good, actually. I had a look at that. Anyway, enough rambling. Thank you guys for watching. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay busy. Peace.